Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more armor to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own armor and deal with you. And it is only from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra and believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you. Allah azurta mu dagutan Najeriya mun kai su. Allahu akbar wal jihad bi idhnillah ta'ala. Allahu akbar. Dagutan Najeriya. Allah azurta mu. Allahu akbar.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you from here. This day, the 22nd day of November in the year of our Lord 2024. I salute all of you for coming. I salute each and every one of you on this faithful day that the Biafrans are shaking the world. This faithful day that the Biafrans are shaking the world. I salute each and every one of you. May Elohim continue to strengthen you, Biafrans. May Elohim continue to strengthen you, the Biafra Republic government in exile. May Elohim continue to strengthen you, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Banjoko. May Elohim continue to strengthen you, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kukano. May Chukwu Okike continue to strengthen each and every one in the Biafra Republic government. This evening, I have not come to talk too much. I've just come this evening to point out few things for you on the reason why our Prime Minister has been invited by the locals of Finland community. To point out for you few things that warrant his invitation. And for you that is a Biafran, both those that are in the government and those that are not in the government, to intensify your work, to intensify whatever it is that you are doing, to intensify whatever it is you have been doing, to double the effort of everything we have been putting in. Because this is the time for Biafrans to double their effort. Because it's now clear to us that everything that the Biafrans have been doing from the day one, whatever it is that the Biafra Republic government with our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa has been doing from the day one, they are hitting the nail on the head. Biafrans, without wasting much of our time, let me show you all these things. Underline it, connect the dots, and we'll call it a day. Listen to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Listen to this. I will point out for you why they invite him from this same audio, from this video you're looking at now.
Simon Ekpa has come to finish this job. You can never bring me down. The more you fire at me, the more I will collect the bullet and build more armor to myself. I am telling you the fact. I want when you are.
Simon Ekpa has come to finish the job. When Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, started, they thought he's joking. They all think that he doesn't have the capacity to make the wave that Mazi Nnamdi Kukano has made over the years. But at each day, as night follow day, they see that Simon Ekpa Njoko is even making more wave than when the foundation of this struggle was laid. That the foundations of Nigeria has been crushed. And they made a move. They held a series of meetings, both with the international communities, with British high commissioners, and many more, and some jihadis, Islamic world, that have it on their at their heart that they will never allow Biafra to come, because Biafra coming will truncate their jihadis agenda in Africa. And that is the reason they don't want to allow Biafra to come. This series of meetings were held, and they have to move swiftly to the locals of Finland and invite the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, probably to negotiate with him, probably to see if they can threaten him with one thing or the other, probably to see if his spirit can be dampened down, probably to see if they can delay the declaration of Biafra. But all these things are being geared to the restoration of Biafra that me and you have been earnestly waiting for. And that is what that have brought us this far. That is what that have brought us to where we are today. Because Simon never came to finish the job. He did not come to continue the awareness that we created when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started. He did not come to continue doing what the men of 1967, 1970 did that did not give us. He did not come to do what Wazwike did that made him to be able to be building hotels all over the place. He did not come to do what the IPOP Nigeria did that made them to sell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, extraordinary edition. He did not come to do any of those, but he came prepared to restore Biafra. That is why all hell got loose. These are the reasons Mazi Simon Ekpa was invited. He did not come to do hanky-panky with the Biafra struggle. He came to restore Biafra. I want you to listen.
Firing me, that is when I get stronger, because I will collect all your bullets and build my own armor and deal with you. And it is only in Biafra land that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt,
it is only in Biafra land that people are not fleeing from their ancestral land. If you go to Yoruba land, people are fleeing from their ancestral land. Go to Middle Belt, people are fleeing from their ancestral land. Go to Northeast and Northwest, people are fleeing from their ancestral land. Ezine, you are welcome. I salute you from here. People are fleeing from their ancestral land. But it's only in Biafra land that people are not fleeing. Do you know why? Because Simon Ekpa is determined that Biafra, he will finish the agitation of Biafra. That he will restore Biafra, that he did not just come to do what other people that have come before him did, but he have come to finish it. That is why you are not seeing anybody running away from our ancestral land today. That is why your mother in the village are not living in IDP camp. That's why your cousins and your brothers and your nephews and your relations are not sleeping in IDP camp. That's why many of them have not run to go and seek asylum in any part of the neighboring countries that surrounds Biafra land. Because a man that have come to finish the job, a man that have come to deliver Biafra to the Biafrans are on board. That is why all of this were made possible. That our people today are not looking for a way to survive, not looking for a way to secure themselves, because their land is already secured by the effort and the things that a man put in place. The foundation that have been laid, that the man, this man, Master Simon Ekpa, decided, determined to work on, and to put more structures that were not there when he came, he put them in place. And today, we have the safety we have in our land today. So those that are inviting our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, what he has been doing is what that is enshrined in every known law in the whole wide world, which is self-determination. Self-determination. That is what he has been doing, to make sure that the safety of the Biafrans are preserved, to make sure that our life are secured. That is the job he's doing for the Biafrans. And the Biafrans, over 50 million Biafrans, has given him their mandate to speak for them. So Simon Ekpa is a voice of over 50 million Biafrans. Biafra is a nation, and we have the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile as the man speaking on behalf of this nation. So when you are inviting Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, for whatever reason, what you are inviting is over 50 million Biafrans for questioning. And this is what we all have been looking for. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begged for it before he was kidnapped. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begged Britain, begged Nigeria that they should sue him to Hague, they should sue him in ICC so that we will go there and iron things out. And at this time, God decided to answer that prayer by the invitation sent to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Because all the prayers that the Biafrans have been praying over the years, the death of Biafrans in 1967, 1970, the massacre of Mpo, the massacre in Aba High School, the massacre in Obibo, the massacre in Emene, the massacre in Ebonyi, the massacre all over the place. The time that the world that have paid blind eyes to all these killings of the Biafrans over these years, the time for them to hear those things that they refuse to hear has come, with the invitation sent to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. The world will hear those things they have been running away from. So Biafrans, I want you to be very, very strong at this moment and double your effort. This is a call for effort doubling. It's not a call for you to now go and start panicking. No, we are on track. We are on track. If anybody tell you today that the international bodies will be concerned about what is going on in Biafra, would you have believed it? No. The more the media houses of the world, since yesterday till now, the media has been on fire. Do you know what is happening? The propagation of the gospel of Biafra is being spread abroad. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, the motive behind his kidnap is to silence the ideology of Biafra restoration. But immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, those that didn't want to support Biafra, those that were sitting on defense, those that don't even know who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, get to know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, get to listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said before, get to hear what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for, and they turned around to support the cause that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu champions. That is what that have been happening since yesterday. So all this thing that is happening, the invitation sent to our Prime Minister as he stands today, is God's agenda to make the gospel of Biafra to spread more faster to those that have paid the blind eyes to it. Now finished government will get to do what they have to do. And those evil men and women that is among, we are not terrified by whatever thing that you guys are doing or whatever money that have been given to you. It's none of our business. The only thing that we know is that the coming back of our Prime Minister will be the beginning of the Biafran's freedom. Freedom is coming from diaspora, our Prime Minister said. It's coming from diaspora, and there's nothing any man, any woman can do about it to stop it. There's no amount of intimidation whatsoever by the terrorist state, by Hamas, by whosoever in the world that will stop this cause that the Biafrans are championing. Over 80 million Biafrans are championing a cause. And there's no individual in the world that can terminate such cause. There are a lot of countries today that are not up to 2 million. Some are not even up to 1 million. There are some countries you have over 800, you have about 800,000 persons, citizens, that made up a country. But this nation of Biafra is a nation that comprises a nation of over 80 million individuals. And these 80 million citizens of the Biafra is beckoning on one thing and one thing alone, and that is their right, their inalienable right to rule and govern themselves and to make policies that favor them, that they will no longer be in amalgamated state, a state amalgamated by Lugard and Francois, his concubine, to loot Africa dry, that will no longer continue in this unholy marriage. That is the work the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile has come to do, and that is what that warrant his invitation. And that is the work Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has come to do, and thus that is what that calls for his kidnap from Kenya. But I'm going to show you something. Diana, Wada, Diana, you are welcome. I'm going to show you something on this same video. Just listen to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile.
Made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come.
It is not possible. Simon Ekpa is the Joshua of the Biafran people. And this Joshua is taking us across the Jordan River. And there's nothing any mortal can do about it. And there's nothing any spirit can do about it. And there's nothing any deity in this world can do about it. The restoration of Biafra is sacrosanct.
After I'm done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
I want to show you. Are you hearing this? Are you seeing that? This is what they want to be happening. This is the type of picture they want to be seen in Biafra land. These people are the people Simon Ekpa is fighting. These are the type of people Simon Ekpa Njoko, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. These are the people he devote him time, devote his life, devote everything that he has to defend Biafrans against. What you're looking at here is Nigeria war equipments that have been seized, armor tankers that have been seized by the terrorists. In this type of place, you will not see any presence of the military, the terrorist military of Nigeria. In a place like this, you will not see the terrorist police. You will not see the terrorist custom. You will not see either of them. But where you will see them is the peaceful area of Biafra, because that is where they want to set on fire. The only place you will see them is that place that Mazi Simon Ekpa has secured against the terrorists, because they themselves are the ones that are trying to take over the land of Biafra. But Simon Ekpa is just standing on their way. Simon Ekpa is just an obstacle to them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just an obstacle to them. And the only way they thought that they can go around it is to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the only way they thought they can go around it is to see if they can delay the redeclaration of Biafra come 2nd December 2024. But the Biafrans is promising them one thing and one thing alone. Our convention, nothing will deter it. The restoration of Biafra, nothing will deter it. All that Mazi Simon Ekpa has put in motion that is running. Remember the name that was given to us, autopilot. Everything is utterly piloted. So when you think that you have achieved something, go and think again. Because this is just the beginning of the end. Let me show you something. For you to see why Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko will not give up in defending Biafra. This is Biafra land. This is Biafra land. This place now is Biafra land. You will see how they are bringing their armor tanker, bringing all sorts of assault rifle, bringing all sorts of arms and ammunition to terrorize the Biafrans. But a place like this that I just showed you, you will not see any presence of the military there. But where you see the presence of the military are those peaceful areas of the Biafran place. That's where you see the terrorist military. Then you will ask, what are they doing there? They are not doing any other job than to aid and abet the easy entrance of their foot soldiers. Those ones that are non-state actors, to pave way for them. Like the former army general said, that they collude with the armed terrorists. That the military in Nigeria is not neutral. That they collude. And why did they collude with them? They have the same ideology, the same mission, the same agenda. And that agenda is to make sure that the Biafra land fall under the terrorist hand. That Biafra land become a place that people will be running from because of the terrorist activities of the Northern Caliphate. But the man you're looking at, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko, said no, 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 that will not happen, not at his own watch, because he have come to free the Biafrans. And that is what that made the Nigerian government go all out. Mad. Are you seeing arms and ammunition? Are you seeing arms and ammunition? This is Biafra land. But the video where I showed you here, they went and give it to the terrorists, give the armored vehicle to the terrorists. But in Biafra land, because they are staying there. They came to a peaceful place. You see them moving freely, going to hunt for our people. The terrorists. The terrorists in Nigerian army going to hunt for our people. But one prayer is what we pray for them. That they will come in their numbers. They will know when they are coming in. But when they will be taken back, those that will go back, they will not know how they go back. And they will never know where they are taken to. And they will never see anything like arm and ammunition again to shoot any Biafra. They will never know where BRGIE is again. They will never know where rocket launchers are again. They will never know where AK-47 is again to shoot on Biafrans. And those that will come after them alike. So Biafrans, I want each and every one of us to be more resolute now. Whatever you are doing, double your effort. Do not lose the sight of the ball. I always tell you. Let your eyes be fixed on the ball. We have come to the end of the tunnel. You're looking at the light. This is the light at the end of the tunnel our Prime Minister always promised us. He have come to finish the job. Not to do what others has done, but to finish what our fathers 1967, 1970 started. To finish the work that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started. That is the reason why he have come. And his return is going to be fire. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you. As you come in, do well to share. Share it in all your platforms. Share it everywhere. Like and subscribe if you have not done so. The only job we are doing here is to bring to you the good news of Biafra. And the hope, lasting peace that the Biafra government in exile is bringing. When the Biafra Republic government in exile come in to stay in Biafra land, you will no longer see anything like this in Biafra land. You will not be seeing anything like this. You will not be seeing machine gun anywhere. You will not be seeing RPGs or anybody with AK-47 or anybody that will come to shoot you. You will not be seeing tanks all over Biafra land. Nobody will intimidate you anymore with anything like this. No. That is what the good guy, the ambassador of peace, that is what he's fighting for. And I want you to align yourself with the Biafrans as we move in unison to achieve our common goal, which is our freedom. Others has done it and they are enjoying today, including Finland. We are prepared and ready to pay any price. We have been paying this price since 1967, 1970, and we are still paying it, and we'll continue to pay it until our freedom is achieved. Thank you so much, and remain blessed. May Elohim make the light of his countenance to shine upon you and be gracious to you both now and forever. Ise, Ise, Ise. God bless you and see you very soon.